2, 1. Everybody look at MC and point at him. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Well, obviously, after we ended up losing champs, definitely not the season that we wanted. It was second. It felt like just second all year. It just felt like the most repetitive season of all time. And obviously, after the season was over, I think we all didn't really know where our heads were at, but we ended up talking it out and figuring out like what was going on. And I think it was for us like in our best interest to to find a replacement for Alec.
We knew that when the season ended, like something had to change. The way that we picked up Austin, it's actually funny. We're all sitting there one day, we're considering an AR, a few other players, and we're sitting there and Salim says something else. He goes, "I have a name in mind, boys." We're like, "Who is it?" And I'm over here. I know who he's thinking of because me and MC, we're on the same wavelength over here. He goes, "Slasher." All of us in the call go, "Dude, that's the fucking guy. Like, we have to pick him up, like, for sure. This is the guy that we need. We need a guy that's going to get on every day. He's going to hold every person on our team accountable in every aspect." And it was honestly like a no-brainer. So, any of the fans out there, Tactical Rap, any of you, who say that we didn't want him, you are fucking wrong. He's our guy.
Overall, I think it's been pretty good. I think we're making good progress. I think the most important thing at first was just like fit in, like, like find my place on the team, like vibe with people, like just go out and get food, go movies, whatever it may be, just to like, like get closer to the teammates and stuff like that. And then when we actually started playing, it was just kind of like get a feel for what's going on and like what we needed and like what I need to do. And so yeah, basically just trying to find my place on the team, stuff like that, because it's a new environment for me. It's new for them also, but those three have played together for so long now, they kind of know what they do. I don't know what they do, so I have to kind of figure that out. Right now, I'm kind of like on the wave where I'm expecting the unexpected. Just like game-wise, it's more like old school Call of Duty, so it's like a complete 180 from Vanguard and what we were doing. Like we were sliding into every hill nonstop, just running at people, whereas now it's like a little bit more methodical. It can still be fast-paced, but it's definitely more that old school Call of Duty feel, so people have to adjust and get used to it. Am I used to it? I'm a vet. I've been used to this. I've been waiting for this to happen. I mean, I still have to break bad tendencies from the games we have been playing, but like I noticed right away, like, damn, I just had to be patient there. Whereas like before, like in Vanguard, I was like, if I was ever not moving, I was like, oh my God, I'm costing. I gotta slide somewhere, do something. So yeah, I'm getting used to it though, for sure.
Our vibes and everything have been great so far. And like going into scrims, learning the game was like, it took a little bit of time for us. I feel like the first like week of scrims, it was just like getting a feel for the game, kind of like what Austin said. And it's like a different pace for sure this year. Like the pace change from Vanguard to this year is completely different. It's this game is very slow. You have to have like a very ratty play style. And like I feel like I've started finding my groove with that. And because like it takes a minute to slow your game down, especially with a player like me, where I've always been a very fast player. And I feel like I said, I've already like kind of like getting my groove. And I've slowed my game down, and like I've been more like of a ratty sub player, and I feel like our teamwork is like really starting to click, and I feel like we're by the time the first matches come around, I think we're all gonna be very confident in the way we've been playing.
I just love that you can actually kind of play Call of Duty the way it should be played again, like setups wise, teamwork wise. Like it's actually a crazy change of pace. I don't think we've played a single team this year where you're like, that guy's nasty. It's usually whether the team's good or not, which I feel like that's how Call of Duty used to be. Yeah, so I mean, our practice this year, I would say it's a lot of like micro things, but like not really at the same time, because this type of stuff matters so much. Playing your life, team shotting, making people commit, just a whole bunch of teamwork aspects of the game. They're just so important. And going to the first event, I can't wait to see how quickly teams figure out how to play, and you can separate the teams who are stupid and the teams who are smart.